Koreans spend an average of 2 to 3 hours on their smartphones every day. And according to Statistics Korea, most of this time is devoted to chatting with friends and browsing digital content on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. But it's not just news articles and videos or posts gaining popularity among users. A new form of content is quickly attracting more clicks. It's what's known as SNS Poetry. Our news feature tonight with Oh Soo.
Poetry is said to be an arrangement of the best words in the best order, delivering compact but meaningful reflections. Short poems on social network services, or SNS, have gained widespread popularity in Korea, where the average person spends 2 to 3 hours a day, browsing through countless digital contents, ranging from news articles to funny video clips. Yoo Han-chun, a former employee at a pharmaceutical company, began posting short poems on his Facebook page 2 years ago, mostly witty reflections on his everyday life.
With some poems, you need to read them over and over again to fully grasp the meaning, but SNS contents are more lighthearted, so I try to make my poems shorter and easier to read.
Since then, his weekly verses total over 300 in number, attracting more than 60,000 followers. He is now among the most well-known contributors in the country to what's been dubbed as SNS Poetry.
I tend to write about my day-to-day experiences. There can be some depressing moments, but with a humorous spin. People can read, sympathize, and enjoy them.
Reflecting the growing appreciation for SNS poetry, the National Library of Korea has opened a special exhibition to showcase some of the country's most loved pieces.
As internet and smartphone technology develop, the way poets channel their works will also change. With this exhibition, we aim to introduce this new form of poetry to the wider public.
Inspirational verses, funny anecdotes and witty one-liners. SNS poems are short and simple, but the contents are relatable enough to arouse sympathy from just about anyone who reads them.
There were many pieces I could relate to. Some I found very touching.
I enjoyed the piece that suggested people give a hymn instead of himne, which means cheer up. I'll show this poem to anyone who tells me to cheer up.
At this exhibition, you can see that SNS poetry doesn't just come in black and white text. You can explore it in all of its various forms: webtoons, illustrations, calligraphy and digital photography. Poem tunes, for instance, combine webtoons with lines of poetry. And digital camera poems, or Dika poems, contain a single photo that encompasses the essence of the words.
When you get inspiration from nature or objects, you take a picture of the scene with your smartphone, capturing the moment or emotion before it's gone. Then you put that feeling into words and upload it on social media.
With charming simplicity that relates to everyday life, experts say SNS poetry is establishing itself as a literary genre in its own right, here in Korea.
In the same way offline books and cartoons evolved into online novels and webtoons, poems are becoming popular on the net through SNS, as everyday moments are posted on the spot by the younger generation. With this phenomenon, the lines between the reader and writer are blurring, as anyone can enjoy and produce SNS poems at the same time. And it looks like this trend is set to continue.
With a smartphone in hand and a little bit of inspiration, any train of thought can be translated into a poem to be shared with others anytime, anywhere. Oh Soo, Arirang News.